All right, welcome to Piecing It Together, the podcast where we take a look at a new movie and figure out what movies inspired it. But that, of course, is not what we're doing today. You should know that by the name of the episode. But if you didn't know it already, this is a special mini episode, which we haven't done one of these in quite a while. But, I had a lot of stuff I just wanted to mention to you guys and, just kind of catch you all up on what's going on. And plus, we didn't have an episode this week, although we should be back with 2 episodes next week. So, I just figured what better time than now to do a quick little mini episode for you guys. So, what do we got to talk about today? A whole bunch of stuff. But before we do, as usual, just want to remind you, please make sure you are subscribed to Piecing It Together on whatever your podcast app of choice is. You can subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, on Stitcher, on Pocket Casts, on all of the major podcast apps. Go ahead, subscribe to us. You could also review us on iTunes. Also follow us on social media at Piecing Pod. But you know what? I give that spiel on every episode. Let's just move on to the thing that we got to talk about here, which is everything I've been up to these last couple of weeks. As I had mentioned last week before the Nun episode, I was in Utah for the FilmQuest Film Festival. This festival actually takes place in Provo, Utah. It used to take place in Salt Lake City. I still tell people I'm going to Salt Lake City. It's easier, for anyone who doesn't know what Provo is. But, it's weird. I like that area. It's cool, There's a lot of movie theaters, which makes me happy, of course, and it's really pretty. And I've been actually out there 4 times now for this film festival. For those that don't know my music that well, I put out albums of instrumental music and make music videos of songs from those albums. I collaborate with filmmakers to make these videos and then submit them to film festivals all around the world. And that's kind of my way of performing in a pretty big way because I don't really perform my music live in any way. So to get out there in front of a crowd isn't something that normally happens with my music. So this way I can actually get out there, talk to people, meet people, and, they get to hear my music, see my work, and, get to talk to people that way. And FilmQuest has been really supportive. They've had this festival 5 years now, and I've been in 4 of them. And this year, my video Artificial, which I'll talk about a little more later in this little mini episode, but it was actually nominated for Best Music Video, which is really awesome. We didn't win, but it was great to be nominated, of course. And it was a really great screening, too. A full crowd, lots of people there. I got a lot of really great feedback on it. People really, really enjoyed this video. And I'm really excited to be releasing it here soon. But again, we're going to talk about that after we get done talking about FilmQuest. While I was there, I saw a bunch of films. I didn't see any features because I was kind of like all over the place. I'm going to mention here in a minute about all the movies I went to see in the theater while I was in Utah, which is kind of ridiculous when I was there for a film festival, but hey, that's me. But I did see a bunch of short films. I saw a couple features, but I saw a bunch of short films, a few standouts. One of them was another music video, actually. It's called Fire by Elias Black. It's directed by Clint Carney, who is someone who I actually knew from Facebook. He'd worked with the Mahal brothers before, who made the movie Bus Party to Hell that I did the music for, and we did an episode of here on the show. So it was great to see some of his work, and I got to meet him and chat with him for a little while.